pageant, and people will often smile and think of Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality.
That's on my list of happy movies. But contestants are being assessed in a completely different way nowadays, and I'm sure this one will get a sparkle in your eyes as we size up the hopefuls in Mr. India South Africa.
Not a day for the beach, perhaps, but something else was on the boil.
Today we're in the beautiful city of Durban, and what makes today's episode so special is we're about to meet the Mr. India South Africa semi-finalists as they go head-to-head in what's known as a classic cookout. Now, today, ladies, you're in for a treat, and I'm not just talking about the food.
The aim of the exercise was for each contestant to prepare and present a meal without running to the nearest fast food joint.
I think it's about time that they start cooking, and I have to say I'm really excited to eat some of the food that they've planned for us today.
No mothers, sisters or aunties were allowed to lend a helping hand or offer advice. Some of the contestants seemed to be wondering what would be the best knife with which to peel an egg, while others clearly knew their way around a kitchen.
The Mr. India South Africa competition embraces cultural heritage in all its vibrant variety. It's all about providing a platform for young men of South Africa to become an ambassador for their people. Guys, I have to ask you this question, because I'm not much of a chef or a cook at all. I hardly cook anything at home. Do you cook at home?
I do cook at home, and I think I'm a very profound chef at home. I love Indian cuisine and the flavors. I work at a hotel, so it actually complements me.
And you?
I'd have to say I'm more like you. Hey, cooking is not my forte. It's all new to me, but I mean, it's all part of the Mr. India SA experience. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Some contestants would be relying on beginner's luck, but everyone had an equal chance to shine.
A very familiar face in South Africa is Mr. Danny Mudlia. He is the owner of the Mr. India South Africa competition. Danny, tell us a bit about the competition.
The boys love the word competition, and boys are hunters and they want to get things done, and we put them out in the deep, and then we teach them skills, and we have people that come on board that help and guide and assist and move the boys to a level where they become, and we hope, great businessmen. You know, it's not a beauty pageant. There's two aspects to the judging. One is visual and the other is the intellectual content. In terms of visual, it's about a sense of style, whether they take care of their bodies. In terms of the aspect of intellectualism, we have an essay that they write on. We give them 5 topics, or they could choose their own topics. We want to drive the aspect of tourism and India. The boys will do an AV presentation on PowerPoint, choosing a city in South Africa and making sure that people will want to visit overseas, people from other countries will want to come to it. And then we also do cities in India that will drive people to want to visit India as well.
For all of you wondering how the pageant is judged, we're about to speak to head judge G.V. Naidu. Tell us exactly how the judging process works.
Okay, basically there are pre-events to the final day of the competition, and some of the pre-events are like the one you see today, which is a cookout. The other one is a golf day, and there are other mini events that we have as well. Not all the events are judged, but however we are assessing the boys in the process.
I really enjoy being a part of this event in the sense that we're creating young leaders and we are inculcating in young men the need to be a part of their communities and to give back.
Fortunately, the contestants weren't flying absolutely solo, as each one had a wingman to assist. The pressure was on to deliver a winning dish, but for the young hopefuls, it all made for a truly rewarding experience.
Mr. India South Africa for me was a challenge and an opportunity for me to grow.
I think the thing I enjoy most is the brotherhood that we've developed here. I mean, we started off as friends and now we're practically family.
One of my main passions in life is to try and befriend people, try and make a difference in someone else's life. And I feel that doing Mr. India South Africa, it's a good opportunity to do this.
The aspiring cooks may not have realized it, but their time in the kitchen may have some unexpected benefits.
I think it's a good concept. It gives guys to learn more of their culture and more about themselves and teamwork. Like some guys have never cooked before and now they'll understand women better, so it gives them that perspective as well.
It's all about the presentation today, and as you can see, some of them are trying really hard to make it look the best it can look, and that's really amazing. This really does look tasty, and I can't wait to try this out later.
The cookout wouldn't be judged competitively, so there would be no absolute winner. But that didn't diminish the pressure on the contestants.
Okay,
off.
The judges were observing how they cope with stress and teamwork.
Danny, what do you think of the chicken prawn curry?
Let's try it out.
You try it out?
Phew. Excellent. Better than Jeera.
Thank you. 2 days later and the night has finally arrived for the Mr. India South Africa final. I'm here to back up all the contestants and bring you the final results. So let's get ready to see what happens tonight.
How are you doing, Durban? Welcome to Mr. India South Africa 2014. Can you believe the time has finally come?
We, the people, are the rightful masters of our destiny. Overall, I am cultured, well-mannered, neatly groomed, and always living life on the edge by taking chances that those would only dream of.
Trying to be the best man I can be.
At first, I come across as shy, but once I'm comfortable, I fit in easily and get along well with mostly everyone.
An individual's integrity is something I believe to be irreplaceable, and I choose to surround myself with people of a similar nature.
I'll leave you with a quote today that it's not where you come from, it's where you're heading that counts.
You can either be miserable or you can motivate yourself. The choice is entirely yours.
I'm more than willing to gamble to follow my dreams and goals in life. I have a lust for adventure, novelty, and excitement.
I try to live my life by the wide words by Albert Einstein. Try not to be a man of success, but rather a man of value.
Mata Prita Gurudevam is an adage in the Tamil language which means your mother, father, teacher, and God. This signatures me.
Dr. Sheena, how important is health, physical appearance, and intelligence?
You know, I'm a medical doctor, so health is utmost importance. I mean, we need this young man to be a role model to other members of the community. So I definitely would like someone to be healthy and to take care of themselves in terms of their diet and looking fit and training. And yes, of course, you know, being able to answer questions in the media, being able to serve as a role model to the youth in terms of using education to empower their lives. Definitely intelligence will certainly play a role.
So guys, the moment has arrived. The winner of the 2014 Mr. India South Africa is Isra Osman.
That's Yay Durban, Mr. India South Africa 2014.
And he's the only contestant from the Western Cape who took part. To all the viewers at home, there you have it. The official Mr. India South Africa is Mr. Isra Osman. Isra, I watched you go on stage, strut your stuff, talk to the crowd, and I must say you stole the hearts of all the people in the audience and the judges. How do you feel?
I feel absolutely amazing. It's an experience that I'll never forget.
You know, this event has truly been a success. Watching these men go down this ramp that I'm standing on right now, strut their stuff, and really please the crowd is really something I remember as a former Mr. India South Africa, and I have to say it's been another successful year. So well done to Isra Osman, 2014 Mr. India South Africa.